Hello everybody, I'm DaveChaos and welcome to another review. Today we're going to be checking out the GAMDIAS gaming headset. This does say it's a stereo headset, but it does have virtual 7.1, so we'll be checking that out. And this is a joint review along with the GAMDIAS ZEUS gaming mouse, and that's in there. Oh, you can't really see it, sorry about that. They're both from completely different price ranges, where the headset is around £40 to £50, where the mouse is up by £100-ish, somewhere like that. So it's going to be interesting to see their quality between the two different products that they do from the two different price ranges that they have. So let's check them out. Alright then, let's start with the headset. So let's see what's on the box. We have a smart inline remote, your virtual 7.1 surround sound, optimized earpads, a rotating microphone boom, and a robust headset. I can see already from the packaging that this thing is quite chunky and hopefully not heavy. There's nothing on the back side, nothing interesting. You may notice this is a sample, so somebody else has had it before me. Let's get it out of the box. Hopefully there's nothing missing. And here we go. So straight away, stickers, quick start guide, pretty standard with these sort of things. And this is all you get. You get your headset straight out of the box. So the virtual 7.1 must be governed by software that you download from their website. Usually virtual 7.1 comes with like a little micro USB, which is basically its own driver. But you know, as you can see, it's just a headset. So let's start with the cabling. Why not? So pretty surprised actually for a budget headset like this that it's got a braided cable. It feels pretty good actually. In previous reviews, budget cables like this tend to be pretty rough. Have you seen? I tend to be quite harsh when it comes to the cabling. It's pretty important that it's got to last a long time. So yeah, this one has a good feel to it. You got an inline remote here, all plastic. So you got mute button, volume up and down. I imagine these light up in some way as well, so that doesn't seem to be anything in the middle. USB, gold plated, nice to see. Again, for a budget headset, that's nice to see. Okay, so the headset itself, here it is. Pretty robust, like I say. We've got a matte black plastic around here, and then we've got shiny plastic around these sides. First thing I noticed straight away that I noticed was there's no maneuverability in this headset. Obviously it goes that way, but there's nothing that way, so you're left and right. Hopefully it's the cups. Yeah, the cups are what do all the manoeuvring. Yeah, it's got a bit of a rattle to it. It's definitely a budget headset. If you go like this, you won't be able to hear that probably, but those earpieces are rattling away. But we've got a leatherette on here, so that's going to give you a little bit of background noise cutting out. You know, it's going to get rid of the background noise as opposed to if it was a cloth one. And great big boom for the microphone here. Not sure if it mutes itself. We'll do that on the test later. It's not omnidirectional. It basically goes down like that, and it's got a few different clicks. If you see, if we move it like this, it clicks, click, click, click. So yeah, you can have it like that. Alright, so yeah, pretty simple. You've got padding up here, feels pretty tough, it's not very soft. Interestingly, you can see that the padding only comes to the sides, there's nothing in the middle. Usually headsets concentrate on the padding right in the middle and nothing around the edges, because that's where it rests on your head the most. So I'm going to go off and give these a test. I will also test the microphone and we will be right back. Okay, so here's the microphone test for the GAMDIAS EROS. I think it sounds pretty good personally. A couple of other pointers about this headset is that the drivers are 40mm drivers and we have a 3m cable length. Alright, so onto the GAMDIAS ZEUS. This is the gaming mouse, a little bit more premium compared to the headset, so I'll take it out and have a look in a minute. On the box it says we've got 11 smart keys, so I'm assuming that means programmable keys. We've got onboard memory 512, so that means you'll be able to set profiles and whatnot, move it to your friend's house and it'll still work. 1000 Hz polling rate, which is nice to see. Grip area calibration, so we've got maneuverable sections on the mouse that we can move around. Premium microprocessor, it's an interesting point to put on there. and 8,200 DPI. So casing has a little yeah, to show it off in there. Again, this is a sample that somebody else has had, so it might not be perfect when I open this up. But let's get it out and have a look. Here it is out the box. We'll start with the cable. Again, a cloth braided cable, which I always like to see. Gold plated USB, pretty standard stuff. 3 meter in length, which is nice. Onto the mouse itself. Now this is a rather interesting looking mouse. I quite like it. It's completely all matte black. It's got the rubberized feel all over. And yeah, it's kind of unusual. So what they've got is like these adjustable plates here, which has been shaped to, I guess, the way your fingers would lie, like this. If you're holding it like that, your fingers would be resting on those parts. And again, with where your thumb grip is, just there. So if we just quickly turn it over and have a look, you'll see that we've got these adjustable bolts right here, and therefore adjusting these. So you've got two for the two pieces here, and one on this side for your thumb grip. So you literally just spin them around like that until you've got a comfortable position wherever you like it. They feel quite smooth and easy. There's no clicking or anything going on there, and that just basically micro adjusts these sections there and there. I quite like that. It's good. Yeah, it's nice to see a mouse that's got a bit of adjustability on it. There's not many out there. Mostly Razer mice do that sort of thing. Alright, so we've got a few programmable buttons. Like it said, there should be 11 on here. So you've got your normal clicks, you've got your scroll, which is also clickable if you press down. One here, your DPI buttons right here. There's a programmable button here, which takes you to the download website by default. And you have 4 on the side here. And yeah, a few lights knocking about. You've also got weight adjustments in this, which you don't see too often these days. A lot of gaming mice seem to have done away with this, but if you just pull the rear end of this out and lift it up, you have a whole bunch of weights in there for changing it. So there's a little tab. You can just pull that tab, out comes the weight, and you can just change that to whatever you like. So that's a nice little addition. I like that. I like the fact that you can change the weights. I like to have a heavy mouse myself. Can I get that back in there? Yeah, there we go. So just like that. And it's got a good feel. And again, you know, adjustable weights. So with all the weights in, for me, it's perfect. This is definitely designed for a palm grip mouse. You couldn't really claw grip this mouse at all because of the way this is designed. I think that even if you had them turned in all of the way, let's keep turn. Yeah, they still stick out quite a lot, and you've got these gaps. So if you were somebody who claw gripped, your finger's going to get caught in the holes. It's not going to be a comfortable experience for you. So flat palm, definitely the way it's made. I mean, even look at that. The way it's been designed, even with fingers completely flat on there, you can still get access like this. Not that you never would, but yeah, it's good. And yeah, this is particularly good right here. This is how I game my hand completely flat like this, and I can reach all of those buttons quite comfortably. The last one's always a bit awkward, but yeah, it's fine. And there we go, that one there. Very nice. I quite like this. It's got a good feel to it. In the box as well, it also comes with this little pouch and some spare glide pads. If I just pull this out, this is just a different weight holder so that you don't have all of the weights in there, and they just go in there like so. So you've got a spare one of those and a bunch of spare glide pads which are along here, and a big one right there and a little one just on the back there. So there we go. I think we'll plug this in as well because it lights up, so we'll see what it looks like when it's lit up as well. So, GAMDIAS EROS. I've done my little sound check, microphone check. My phone sounds pretty good. I'm impressed for a budget headset like this. So the audio on it is not too bad. The software is fine. You know, the 7.1, virtual 7.1 is run by that software. Personally, I feel they sound better on stereo. The 7.1, the fake 7.1, isn't too great. Like I said earlier in the video, usually this emulated 7.1 usually has a dedicated sound card of its own, which is usually like a micro USB or something like that, which doesn't come with this headset. So other points I wanted to make about it was, you probably couldn't hear it earlier, but the rattle, can you hear that? So that's the earpieces. They're just connected right there, so there's like a, you know, so it pivots around and I imagine that's probably where the cable goes through. But yeah, it's got a bit of a rattle. Not so much of a problem, it just makes it sound a bit, you know, I don't know. But again, it's a budget headset. The audio on it is fine. I was a little bit concerned about this bit just here, with it having the gap in the middle, but it's comfortable. You know, I was wearing it for about half an hour and didn't really notice. The problem I personally have with this is the size of it is too big. It's too big. I'm going to go on the lowest setting, you know, the adjustability. Another thing that I forgot to colour, I always forget this bit. The adjustability just there. I've got it on the smallest setting, and it's very loose on me. So if you've got a smaller head, you might not like this headset, because all the weight from here is kind of resting up here. So I don't know if it was a prolonged gaming session, I may start having issues with pain across the top of the head. But I've not had enough time with these, unfortunately. They are heavy, so when I go like this, there's a little bit of a wobble, but it's not too bad in comparison to like a wireless headset or something, which has got batteries in there and all sorts of stuff. But it's all right. Again, you know, I thought this not having any omnidirectional might have been an issue, but no, it was fine. Picks up my voice pretty clear, and obviously you can adjust it like that, so that's good. And it's not annoyingly in your peripheral vision as well, so I can't actually see it, which is a bonus, because a lot of my headset mics come from here and it's right there and it's always in your view, your peripheral vision. It's kind of off-putting, whereas this one's quite nicely out of the way, so that's good. I've got to keep reminding myself that it is a budget headset. I can't expect too much from it, and for what it is, it's fantastic. I'm really quite happy with it. Other than the size of it is the only downside, really. You know, obviously the adjustability, you can make it massive, so that is is ridiculous. It's just like down by my cheekbones. So yeah, if you've got a huge head, you're alright. Onto the mouse. So if we just put that down, and we've got the mouse here. So this is completely different. This is from a different price range and everything. You can see the quality in this. It's very well constructed. The plastic work on it is perfectly moulded. We've seen mice that I've reviewed in the past where, like your priority left and right click, the plastic they've used is like wafer thin, and you feel like it's going to break any minute. These are nice, quite thick plastic. You know, they've not skimped there. The build quality, again, like I say, is top quality. And the material, again, matte black, rubberized all over, so there's none of this different tones of colour, which is, you know, can be nice with certain mice, but this looks good. I like the look of it all the same all over. And the little light up logo, nice little touches like that, plenty of buttons, nice high DPI. This is a very good mouse. And again, I like to point out that it's got adjustable weights, and I really miss having a mouse with adjustable weights, because it's a big plus to me that I like a heavy mouse, basically. That's what I'm trying to get at. I like to have a heavy mouse when I'm gaming. So yeah, if I could give these two different ratings, I would rate this one, obviously, the mouse way above the headset, but again, reminding myself again that the headset is actually of the lower range, you know, more of a budget kind of headset. So the headset, for what it is fantastic. I can't really fault it, other than it's a little bit too big for me. This, the mouse, again, you know, I wouldn't feel too uncomfortable if I had to replace my, you know, Logitech wireless mouse. I would feel quite happy with this one. I wouldn't feel like it's such a drastic change, if you know what I mean. So there we go, a couple of products from GAMDIAS. I'm pleasantly surprised from a company that is relatively unknown to me. I can't say I've ever heard of them before, and it's nice to see that they're producing products of this calibre. They're really good, and again, with the budget, they really haven't cut too many corners. You know, you've got cloth braided cable and all the rest of it. It's very nice. My only problem with the headset was it's large. It doesn't fit my head properly, so whatever, you know. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this joint review of the GAMDIAS products, and I'll catch you next time.